Hi, welcome to the Orminators. I'm Chris Orr of the Orminators, and it's been a while since I've done a bag review, mainly because I haven't been traveling all that much, but my Pakt Backpack just came in. I joined the Indiegogo campaign for this one, so I'm one of the early adopters. In fact, I also was one of the original buyers of the Pakt One bag that I purchased after the minimalists came up with theirs. So the minimalists, partner with Pakt to do the Pakt One, and I believe they collaborated with Chase Reeves, big backpack or bag YouTube star, to do the Pakt One. So I jumped on that early access on Indiegogo, and it just came in today. The accessories kit, I got some emails saying that they were behind on that one, so this is just the backpack today. So we're going to go ahead and unbox this and take a look and see what we got here. Now, before I get started here, one thing to note, one of the things about Pakt is that they are very much into, obviously, preserving the environment. So no plastic packaging. The kind of everything is biodegradable and or recyclable, and so I guess you can go to that website there to find out more information on how they do it. So we'll go ahead and open this up, and we'll show you the packaging inside and take a look at the bag itself. So Pakt is very much about letting you know all of the cool things that they're doing here. Fair working conditions seems to be a nice bullet point. We already talked about the plastic-free packaging. The bag itself is made of eco-friendly materials. So a lot of recycled materials and animal-friendly, low impact, and conscious production. So they do crowdfunding. That way they can only order or build what they need. And then so it prevents a lot of wastage from that standpoint. So that's what they do on the inside there. And here's the packaging itself. Again, no plastics at all. So this is all paper, and it looks like it's got a lot of information about the way the bag is built. So we'll go ahead and undo that there. Oh, that's a nice color. Oh, gorgeous. So now that we're unbagged here, we have the backpack. I got the kind of gray color there. I'm a big fan of the gray. Very similar to the Pakt One there, slightly different shade. And I have the Pakt One there kind of fully loaded as a sort of reference point to compare the two bags together, because I just got back from a 9-day trip, and so all of my clothes for 9 days are in that bag right there. And we'll go ahead and see what that might look like maybe a little bit later when we get into this one here. So we'll go ahead and pull this out. And the backpack, oh, it's very nice. Very nice. So we'll start on this side. So again, the bag itself, very durable materials, a lot of very nice fabric there, very durable fabric there. Lots of zippers and buckles and stuff like that. So we'll go ahead and get into it. And very nice. Nicely well sewn in handle on the top here. I think that's going to be a big deal, especially for me. When I load my bags get very, very heavy. We're talking probably north of 20 pounds on occasion with all of the stuff that I load in there. So we'll go ahead and get into it. And actually, that's the bottom of the bag, it looks like. And it's got some handles here. And again, double stitched in there. It's a very nice material, and not cheap. Not cheap by any stretch of the imagination. And then flipping it over onto the back, you have a couple of, again, well proportioned straps here, along with a chest strap there to bring everything together to reduce your load, and then a belt strap, which is nice, which you don't often see in travel bags like this. Now, the nice thing about this particular belt strap that they made really kind of neat is the fact that this is actually also a fanny pack. And so we'll pull that apart a little bit later so you can see what that looks like. And so this is the top of the bag, and you can see all the zippers in this case. Very well done. And this is the top pouch, which apparently is for you know, maybe putting in you can see the fabric here is actually kind of a water resistant fabric, and I believe that's so that you can put like wet umbrellas in here or damp swim clothes or anything like that as you're doing your traveling and everything else. So that's kind of a pocket there. Now, if you're not worrying about any damp products, this is still a very nice pocket to put like your sunglass cases and you know, any other small items that that might go in there. So kind of like the brain bag or the backpack, which is nice. So again, looking at the outside, there's a number of different pockets here. On the bottom of the bag, there's a pocket down here, which looks like it'll be good for, again, storing some smaller items and things like that. And it's got a nice overhang when you zip it up so that it keeps water out of that particular pocket there. So that's pretty cool. Then this particular sleeve here, or this pocket here, it has a pen holder, a little mesh pocket to store maybe your passport or wallet or any other sort of small items. Looks like there's a little card in here. What does it say here? Thank you for purchasing the Pakt Backpack, Malcolm. Nice. That's a very nice thought there. And again, another little pocket here to store little items out of the way in the bag itself. And then here's a little, your standard sort of key holder there, key clip, so you can store your keys. Also on the outside is a zippered, an expanding pocket. It's elastic so that you can put your water bottle. The nice thing about this one that I can tell, it's actually quite deep, so that you can put a bottle in there and not have to worry about it, you know, slipping out when you're running. In fact, I've got a bottle here. Pretty fat bottle here. Let's see if that will go into that particular. Yeah, so that really fat Nalgene bottle goes in there quite nice. So you can probably put a hydro flask in there quite nicely. This bottle here is 32 ounces, so that's a pretty good pocket there to store water in. So I really do like that. That's really nice. And then on the other side, again, we've got the handles. So let's go ahead and get into the inside of this thing and see what it looks like. So before I open up the main pouch here, I do want to point out there is a very, very large laptop sleeve here for you to be able to put your laptop in. Now I have a standard 15-inch MacBook Pro here, and so if we go ahead and take that and then slip it in, you can see how big and deep that protective sleeve is there. So that's actually really cool. I really like how big or how deep that is. Now, if I reach all the way to the bottom, you can see my arm kind of all the way down to the bottom here. It's actually, you know, padded pretty much all the way down there. So that's actually pretty cool. I do like that. All right, so a couple of big zippers on the outside here. And we are going to go ahead and open this up. All right, now here is the bag opened up here. And it looks like, just like the Pakt One, you can actually open that up. Oh, I get it. Okay, so that's really not the laptop sleeve itself. Oh, I understand the way that is now. Okay, this part is the laptop sleeve. All right, so the laptop would go in there. Like so. Oh, that fits perfect. So there's the bottom of the thing. That way, I was a little worried about that, because if I were to actually put it in there like you would almost expect, there was no padding down at this end. But inside itself, the bag itself, there's this little sleeve here. So that's where the laptop goes. And there's the label there in collaboration with Chase Reeves. So in this part, and we'll go ahead and zip that's where you can start to pack some of your items there. So that's one of the compartments to pack your clothes, and it looks like it's about 3 inches deep there. And you can see that this is the side with the straps and everything else. So then on the other side, you have another sleeve, and it looks like they put another little piece of paper in there. Says, hey, yeah, no plastic packaging, part of the chive.com there. And then if you open that up, let's get that open, you have another compartment here. Again, looks like to be another 2 or 3 inches deep there to be able to put your items there. It also, again, has access to another sleeve, another maybe toiletries or other items that can go in there. And it looks like there's some Velcro there, where when maybe you get some of the other accessories. Oh, wait. Oh, this sleeve actually, okay, disconnects. I gotcha. So maybe that actually comes out or moves so that you can actually store other items in there. So that's actually pretty cool. And now looking at the back, there's another pocket here. I think this would be where you might want to store passports maybe, and things that you don't want people to have easy access to, or money. You know, assuming they don't steal the whole bag. As long as you made sure they didn't steal the whole bag, that would be a good place to make sure that important documents didn't get stolen very easily. Now the straps themselves can also tuck away into this little space behind this panel, this firm panel here. That way, you know, when it goes, if you have to check the bag under the plane, these straps aren't going to get snagged on anything. And then the belt strap can also come out as well. And so you can see it's Velcroed in there. So let's pull that out and see what that looks like. All right, so the belt strap serves double function as a shoulder strap or fanny pack right there as well. And it's got a pretty deep pocket as well. Oops. It's got some magnetic clasps there. You can put documents in there, put your phone in there. Not big enough for a water bottle or anything like that, but as a over-the-shoulder sort of, you know, I want to keep this, I want to keep my documents handy when I leave the youth hostel or whatever, when I go walking around town. That's actually pretty handy. So those are some of the main features of the Pakt bag. And then again, you can it tucks back into the base of the backpack itself. So very, very cool. I do like that. Can't wait to get this on the road again. Once I get on the road, I'll be able to give this thing a full test. So the next time I do any traveling, again, remember this is 9 days worth of clothes in this bag, and the next time I go traveling, I'll bring this bag and do another maybe a full travel review at that point. So, but in any case, that's the Pakt bag, and again, very cool. So the wrapping paper that it came in is essentially a map of the backpack itself. So again, 2 large interior compartments. A lot of cool little bits of information about the, there's the removable hip pack being used as a sling bag there. The beard on the chin there, and I think that's probably Chase Reeves doing that work there. It's got load lifters, all sorts of stuff, information about the bag, kind of all over the place here. Oh, it looks like there's a luggage pass-through, and again, you can hide the shoulder straps. And it tells you how to use the sling. And again, it's got the sternum straps and the secret pocket on the back that I was showing you, where you would put your passport or other documents. And again, a very large water bottle, waterproof pocket. Oh, and then you can hang a bike light from that thing. So very nice, very well thought out. And again, it's got a lot of good information about the bag itself and how it can be used. I really do like the thoughtfulness that comes with that they put into these things. Again, all of this is super recyclable and you know, very environmentally friendly in this case. I do like this brand and this company, so I really don't need much else in the way of luggage, and that's nice. And again, thank you very much if you've watched this far. Thank you very much for watching this far. So that's my first look at the Pakt Backpack. I really do like the way this thing looks, and it looks like it's going to be very, very useful. It looks like it's going to store a lot of stuff in it and organize very, very well. I can't wait to get some of the other accessories that came with the crowdfunding there. Some packing cubes, and I think there's a cover and a few other items there that I'll show you once I get them. It should be, I think, in a couple months according to the email. So yeah, this is going to be great. So thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, give it a like, thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, I'm trying to grow it. This particular review is, again, not so much obviously an arcade a game room sort of review, but again, you know, going back to my roots of being a traveler, showing you some of the new bags that I have here. I seem to be getting a lot of good views on the Galatech EDC bag that I reviewed, and I'll go ahead and put a link up on the top of the screen there so that you can see that review that I've done. I might have to get some more of those little Galatech bags and do reviews on there, since people seem to really like those. So thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed this.